She's the wife, she's the mother, she is the woman that runs the house, and she's told where to go, who to speak to, what to say to them. We know about her that she is married to Lord Capulet, obviously, that she has a child, Juliet, who's not quite 14, that she has a cousin, Tybalt, where she finds him dead. She says, oh, my brother's child. So he is her nephew and the child of her brother. We know she has a relationship with the nurse in the sense that they are co-parenting Juliet. How successful that is up to you to decide. People imagine her as a sort of older mother, but actually she's 27, which makes them quite close in age. Juliet's not quite 14, and she says, I was your mother much upon these years that you are now a maid. So acknowledging that Juliet is unmarried and hasn't had a relationship with anybody, and yet at that age she was already Juliet's mother. So that relationship's quite an unusual one. Lady Capulet's relationship with Paris is a funny one, and I think the play itself has a difficult relationship with that whole storyline. Capulet says to Paris that Juliet's too young to be married, let 2 more summers wither in their pride, wait a bit, she's still not 14, wait till she's about 16 before we let her get married to you. He also says, my consent is but a part, that she has some kind of choice in the matter. And then what happens overnight is suddenly he says, let's get married this week. So Capulet drives that story forward. And we came up with the idea that because Tybalt has been killed, suddenly there's this vacuum in the family where we need some kind of solidity in the family line. Lady Capulet's scene with Juliet, she offers her the opportunity to look at Paris at the party, see what you think of him, find him beautiful. But it seems to be an offer of a choice rather than an instruction. And throughout the play, when this plot is speeded up, you don't really hear her speak about it. She goes to her room to say, you're going to get married next Thursday, but she's told to do that by Capulet. It doesn't seem to be that she's 100% behind it, nor against it. It's a very short scene, but I think it's quite an interesting one. Suddenly there's this little moment of quiet. She's putting her daughter to bed, essentially. And suddenly she's sent away, and then the nurse is sent away. It's a very odd moment. It feels quite tender and quite wise for a young girl to ask for one night alone, which I think is quite lovely. In another way, it's quite melancholic because she will be on her own for that moment. So it's a sort of tender, strange, sad moment. It's very, very brief, but it says a lot about the domestic world that these 3 women live in. I have a quick change from Lady Capulet, who has just seen her cousin Tybalt dead, and within a few moments I reappear as the prince. I have to come off as Lady Capulet. I have blood on my hand. I am supposed to be emotionally upset by the death of my cousin, and within the time that I have been allotted, I have to change my costume, clean the blood off my hand, and become a very centred prince who is upset by the events, but not in the same way as Lady Capulet. So the actual mechanics are, I rush off stage, I take off my shoes, somebody cleans my hand, I put a coat on, someone does the coat up for me, I have to take lipstick off, I have to take a deep breath, put my hair back and come straight on. And all of that is done as quickly as possible. And I'm never early, I'm always a little bit late. I suppose the trick is to not let that take over the character.
Immediately we do exile him hence. I will be deaf to pleading and excuses.